story to tell you. So we took my dog Sam to the vet today because he's been needing to go. Well, our car broke down. Yeah, so basically my dad went inside because of Corona. He wore a mask, social distance, and then comes out. They came out like 10 minutes later, and grabbed my dog Sam, took him inside, my dad stayed in the car with me, let me deal with it. And we were waiting, and I was missing Sam, I love Sam, I don't like leaving. And then all of a sudden, so then they bring him out. And my dad goes back and does some final paperwork. It's okay, Sammy. You want to be on camera. And then, you get me to leave and the car doesn't work. And I started making a weird sound. And then my dad gets out of the car, starts looking. The woman in the car next to us kind of helped us, and at that point, we couldn't, at first, I didn't think it was a big deal. Oh, this isn't working. In certain part. Because I know nothing about car stuff. I'm sorry for those who do, and for people who get mad that I don't know anything about car stuff. And so then, and everything was going good. Well, my dad gets out of the car, they start working on, my dad goes inside, basically, I don't really know what happened. Our car just kind of quit. Then, and I was in the car with Sam. And then, at this point, I'm wait, should I call my mom? Because at this point, she doesn't have a car or anything, but I don't know. Well, I didn't, and we almost called a family member, but luckily, somehow we got it working enough to where then, yeah, basically then, then we came home, and luckily my dad managed to fix it. My dog ended up, he's not too happy, because he did get a couple shots and different things, because he was needing and all this stuff. And then really soon he's going to get fixed and have a surgery, so he doesn't have puppies. And yeah, so that was kind of it was a thing. Yeah, and that kind of happened. And we came home, we got it fixed. I don't really know. I just been chilling since. I tried letting go of my crush today, or letting go of the sadness of losing him. That kind of didn't work, but it also did. It definitely made me feel a little bit worse. Yeah, at first I felt a lot worse at first, and I was oh no, what did I just do? Did I just make it worse? Then I kind of went through a phase for 0.2 seconds where I almost felt better about it. And now I'm back to just feeling worse. It brought up a lot of emotions, it brought up a lot of things, and it was really hard considering I wasn't doing it with Bella. then, yeah. So it just kind of brought up a lot of stuff. And I don't really know. Um, so yeah, it just kind of brought up stuff. Like, it was just hard to make that video. And I don't know. Again, it wasn't me. It wasn't promising that I was gonna not be sad anymore. It was just kind of to see if maybe letting go would work. Apparently, it doesn't. Well, maybe it will work for you, but if you need to, but it didn't work for me, okay? So yeah, I just been chilling, and yeah, I don't really. Yeah, basically, I don't know. Things are kind of just, I'm having a day with life, with things, and yeah. I'm excited for tomorrow because tomorrow Chicken Girl Season 7 Episode 3, and I love that. And but I'm also really missing my crush, and like it's hard to make a video like what I did today, but it's also even harder when you have no one. Like Bella wasn't a part of it. Like I'm just let me see if she actually received my last text from. Basically, she received a text. Well, I texted her, but now she basically put in this really weird sticker on it that says, oh, I'm just going to show it. Okay. For a second, I was making sure that didn't like show her numbers. So, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, for those who can't, it says, hey, you look like a rat. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't know if that's good. In that, like, I don't know. Also, but go watch this video. by the one under mine. It by Gavin Madison is I traveled 10,000 miles to find my best friend. Emotional return. Gavin Madison is Here I Come. But in reality, so let me explain. In that he didn't, I don't think he traveled 10,000 miles. It's just, I don't know. I know he traveled like 20 minutes or something. Basically, in it, he received a text. I'm gonna spoil the beginning. And if you pause it, because I watched the video so many times, and so finally I paused it to see what the text actually said, because I knew it was from Sophie Fergie. And it said, and that something about how she's going to a place that's special to her, and she's feeling sad, like no one cares about her and likes her, and I'm like, no, don't think that way, like freaking out. And she has a lot of friends that still love her and care about her from what I'm seeing on YouTube. I don't think she understands that or something. And I don't know what happened in that case, because she basically left a bunch like her friends behind and went like, and never really said why. She said that a lot of like secret stuff, and yet they both like literally her friends have posted like saying that we really miss her and like all of this, and she said that she really misses them, but they never said what happened. And then yeah, I don't really know. So yeah, basically, at least now she's with Gavin. I'm happy about that anyways. But I'm also sad about that because it might mean that she's never gonna. It means that Jofi is gonna be done for good, probably. And I don't want that. I ship Jofi like so much, and now to think that I may not watch his YouTube channel anymore because of this. Like, I can't do this. If I miss Jofi. Jofi was like a good ship couple, you know? It was always Jensen Ramirez and Sophie, I mean. And now they broke up. Basically, he made a video explaining why. And then she made a video saying that basically in his video, it almost seemed like it was the parents' fault, and she made a video saying no, her parents actually shipped it, they were cool with it. You know, it was never like, oh, you have to break up. You know, like, it was never that. But she didn't really explain what happened, and I went like, just tell him. She went like, but she would never blame him for something. Sorry, checking. Yeah. What? Sorry, a text that I sent to Bella. Had failed to send, and so I resent, and now it's like, right now I'm basically doing absolutely nothing. Oh wait, is that not? Yes. I'm gonna show you on Instagram. This is Sophie Fergie and Gavin Madness. So if you didn't know who they were, now you know what they look like. We're gonna edit this picture that I just took. We're gonna make it like super bright, but then have like the most like weird like so here's what it looks like. Kind of like a faded but cool. I'm happy. I'm like kind of happy right now because like I'm looking at the Gavin Madness and Sophie Fergie thing, which I might make a video reacting to or something. In two ways. I'm like really happy because like I know Gavin's gonna take good care of her and like I know she's really sad and like trying to break a balloon, you know, like they ended up popping it, don't worry. It was a balloon, so every time she breaks up, she gets a heart balloon and like either lets it go, destroys it or something. So they destroyed a heart-shaped balloon. And then when she did, honestly, in her video, I thought that they were gonna get back together. I went like, please give me Josie back. No, the reasoning was because I was about 2 or 3, well, a couple months ago, um, they broke up over a little thing, you know, it got fixed. Like, and literally the day that she was making the video explaining it, they got back together in that video. And I was like, yes. But this time I didn't think it was gonna, I thought that the same thing was gonna happen. And it didn't, and then I got sad. Because I was like, no, we need Josie back. Like, so many people want it. And I'm happy, like, you know, because, like, Gavin, I know, will take good care of her and, like, care about her feelings and stuff and not let her be sad anymore. But I'm also, like, sad about that because it means that Josie might be over Cypher. Her being in Piper Raquel's squad might be over for good. And I don't want to admit that. If you are watching this, Gavin, man, if you hurt her, I'm gonna be mad at you and unsubscribe, okay? Sophie, if you hurt him, I will be mad at you and possibly unsubscribe. I'm only doing that to be fair, you know. Most likely, I'm saying that more for him than I am for her, because she's going through something. She's going through losing almost all of her friends and going through a breakup, like all of that with no one. And I know how hard like going through losing someone you love that much can be, and like all of this stuff. Peace out.